Welcome everybody, this is your host Chess Edition. Today I'm gonna show you how to play a game and do the analysis afterwards. Let's go. Pawn to d5. Pawn to c6. Knight to f6. Pawn to h6. Pawn to g5. Knight to e4. Knight takes bishop. Bishop to g7. Castle kingside. Most likely queen takes d5. Pawn to f5. Queen to b6. Or knight to d7, then to b6. Most likely not, because it blocks the bishop guarding the pawn. Or just let the rook guard the pawn. Or knight to f6, then to e4. Queen to c7. Pawn takes pawn, check. Queen to c7. Most likely queen to c7, then let the further trade pawns. Oops, very bad move by me. King to g6. Bishop to HG takes this knight. Bishop take this knight. Knight to f6. Bishop takes pawn. Bishop takes bishop. Pawn takes pawn. Rook check on c8 on the king. Use the knight to defend the outpost on d5. Looks like I'm gonna lose. King to g5. Yep. King to g4. We are gonna do an analysis afterwards. Okay, white won. So we're gonna do the analysis now. Waiting for the thing to load. We start off with the first mistake of the game. All our book moves. Okay, the first mistake, the knight move. So could it be this direction? Okay. Engine suggests rook to a5 because putting the knight on d7 is a mistake, because this pawn is guarded by the light square bishop, and the pawn on a5 and pawn on a5 is guarded by the queen and the rook. So best play is 2 pawns up. See if I can manage to play a game that is like this, where I have to figure out what is the better move for the knights. So we go into another game, this time without the analysis. We just see how bad is the, there will be an analysis, but how bad is the placement of the knight in the next game. Let's go to the next game. Let's hope I will make a better knight move. this knight is good. Bishop to c4, pawn to h3, pawn to g4. Do we have a bad pawn here? It looks quite bad. Pawn to d3. It looks like we can have a pawn on g5. We do that. Then I think the pawn to h. Okay. Bishop takes instead. I think is the best move. As long as not making bad knight moves, then it should be okay. I withdraw to d2. Knight to g5, but it's not probably the best move that I can think of. Knight to d5. Bishop takes knight. Is this knight badly placed? Recapture. Queen to e2 or queen to d2, queen to e2. Okay, that is a bad move. Clearly they will take the knight, rook. End of the game. We do another analysis. Clearly the blunder was rook, didn't take the other rook, so it's my fault. We'll see if there is any bad first movers. So far so good. Okay, he made a mistake. I still think, what can I do here? It's not a great move, but it's okay. Shouldn't have done that because I thought he has an advantage. Okay, so far so good. Opening is all done well, just that it's the end game that sucks because I made a blunder because I can take the rook after pushing everything. I have a rook advantage, but I threw it all away. Let's see what else can we do. Yeah, here. Why not take that rook that I've been talking about? See, it's clearly is a bad move by black, but he still have somehow I made a mistake and let him recover with the rook check. This is bad for me. After this move, I lost. That's all for today. See you later. Adios.